Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another wonderful episode of Timberborn Z. For the last time on Timberborn Z, our beavers were doing fantastical things and expanding everywhere, taking over the platforms, the terraces, and becoming the greatest Saiyan beavers the world has ever seen. I don't know. Is that a thing? It's a thing now. They're now officially Saiyans. Okay, there's nothing you can do about it. Okay, just gonna have to accept the fact that we have Saiyan beavers. Okay, if you don't like it, well, you learn to like it. Oh, okay. Enough of that. So things are going great. We have wonderful forestry over here going. We have this storage officially in. We talked about that already in the last episode. This needs to be turned into a floodgate so we can get some of that in, so we could start working on that now or soon-ish, because this is moving down. We are at the very beginning of a 23-day drought, so all that water is going to get drained out of there pretty fast. This is moving in nicely and slowly, which this isn't going to get filled in anytime soon. I'm just now realizing that I didn't give them any access to any of this water so they can pump it themselves. That's on me. I'll have to figure that out. Probably some platforms over there, and we'll get some storage over here on the platform. Probably move all this storage over too, so this will be like a floating city, if you will, for the beavers. For our new district, which we need a name for. So throw a comment down in the comment section what you want this district to be named. I'll hold off on naming it until we have some names to pick from, and then I'll pick the coolest name, YouTube friendly, please. That'd be appreciated, and we'll get that knocked out and done there. Our bridge to nowhere is great. It's no longer a bridge to nowhere. It's a bridge to our second district, our food production district. That's good. Where else are we? This is moving in nicely. We're having our power production for our industry is going in nicely. So once all that's in, we could start tearing this out, and then probably start working on tearing all this down once we've, like I mentioned in the last episode, get some storage for all the materials required to rebuild all this, because the moment I tear this down, I'm losing basically 25% of all the materials for everything that was built in here. I don't like that, but it's that's what we've got to accept. One thing that I do need to get into today is more water pumps for the main district here, because these 6 are not meeting the demand. Right, so if we look in here, we can see 3.1K. That hasn't moved in the positive direction in a hot minute, and I'm just now realizing I lied to you. We have 9 days left of this drought. I thought we were a bit further, or we had a bit more time left, but you know, it's fine. What's missing here? I want that to be water. Sweet, cool. So over here, we're going to build in some platforms over here. Probably get some platforms down into here and blast some of this out so we can have some more water stored up in here. And I want to put some dynamite down here, so this, when this rolls over here, it doesn't just get stuck in there and then it becomes an inaccessible pool of water. So I want them to have access to as much of this water as beaverly possible, right? And that's why we're doing this back in here, so we can have a nice pool for them, for this district to pull from during the temperate cycles. So this district can be fully self-sufficient, other than food. We'll need to bring food and extract in, which reminds me I need extract storage over here, so I'll just go ahead and throw that in real quick. Get that set up while we're staring at it. I do have extract storage over here. Whatever, it's fine. This is going in, so this will be our storage for all of our foodstuffs over here, and probably maybe in the near future we'll fill this in with dirt, so that we have a nice flat plateau to work with here, a flat area for all of our food production. So you could see how far the irrigation goes when it goes down a level and out. Now that should be about the same for if it were on the same plane for this to all go in. I don't think I need this right here. There's no need for that. They can reach all the way around, no issues. But yeah, that's looking really, really Gucci. Just lost. MG. We lost you, man. You were doing great things. You will be missed. Bye, MG. Wait. thanks for all your things, my good guy. But you were doing great things. You lived for a very long time. Maybe that's something that we can focus on today too, is actually putting in some additional well-being things. So we've got back scratchers all over the place. We do have our first exercise plaza. We don't really have the power to facilitate the wind tunnel and or the motivatorium, but we could put in stuff like the double showers. That'll help with keeping our beavers nice and wet, because you know a good happy beaver is a wet beaver. Okay, so we need to do that at some point, probably soon. And we have this large pool of water to work with now, so we could probably do something in there for that. Once we get this all blasted down, we could put in, actually, we could put the Lidos in here. Or not Lidos, the, where are they at? The swimming pools. Swimming pools can go in here, and then the double showers can go in here as well. And then we can start putting, like I mentioned before, a long time ago, actually, that this could all be a storage area. So this can get torn out as I'm currently expanding it. But we could tear that all out, put storage or platforms in here, and get all of the storage moving in the right direction. So I think we'll do that. So we're going to work on well-being, and we're also going to work on probably moving this and then storage over here, over our water storage area right here. Because this is our backup, right? This is not, well, this is our primary, but this is our backup water storage. And we want to gain or have access to the ability to pull from that, and also be able to store a lot of stuff here. So that's what we're working on there. So we're gonna hit the play button. We're gonna let things move slowly and surely in the background. Do one final check to see if there's anything that I can assist on. Cool. That's there. I don't think I need metal blocks moving there anymore. Don't need that prioritize obtain. Same for that one, so they don't need to keep working on that. Probably get someone over here to pick up all these logs that I just created a mess with. I don't think this is necessary over here anymore. It's nice that I have like infinite power source when the bad tide's rolling, but that's wasted real estate I could be using for something else. I did notice one thing though, that I need to actually get in here and put another one of these irrigation barriers right here. Found that out last episode. That one little plot right there, and then probably all this right here is allowing for bad water, or the taint of the disgusting bad water stuff to reach places that shouldn't go. Okay, we don't want that. Once that's done, we can actually expand even more of our stuff over here, and then that can lead to expansion into this and to that. So we've got a lot to work on. Probably need to expand our water source. That'll be additional over here. So cool. Let's get this to 3 times speed. I don't know if I want to blast this down any further, because that's already... Well, no, hold up. That's at 4 depth, so this could go down an additional 2, right? And then that would be a total of 6 deep. We could do that all in here. So let's do that. We'll blast all this down before we start doing too much. If we connect all of that, that should move things along a little bit faster, I think. So that's 2 right there. 3 will bring it down to 4 deep, and then we'll have to do twofers all around me, our familiar faces. So if I do 3 deep, I'm not sure. Hold up. Let's do so. So that's 5. So this needs to be 3. This needs to be, we could do 2 or 3s here. Probably 2s to get them all on the same level. And then can blast that down, and then we can just path in from this side for all the 3s. I think that's what we'll end up doing. These are no longer needed. Do need to get a way to get over here, so that'll be fine. Yeah. Yeah. And then, how are we doing depth-wise? Probably okay to just go ahead and destroy that. That will run out and into there. We're gonna lose some water, but I'm not using this water very well right now anyway. Probably not a smart thing, but I need to get this in. So triple floodgate in right there. You'll be max priority, so that can get accomplished as soon as possible. We should work or drop our work hours just a smidge so that they can go and enjoy their fun things. This area needs to be reworked too. I'm realizing that now. So not sure how I want to tackle that. Maybe we could do just all row houses instead of these large barracks. That might be a good idea. Or I could... I don't know. I don't know how I want to tackle that. Because this is all... It just does not look nice. We could expand it. So all the housing could be here, and then all of the... where could the entertainment district be? It's the entertainment district. It's not. No, guys, get your head out the gutter. It's not the. No, just no. Yeah, yep. Guys, your heads are stuck in the gutter. Okay, how are we doing gears wise? 20 gears. We've got extract moving. We're almost out of bad water again. We almost had 1,000 bad water, and we're already almost out of extract. Yeah, that needs to get expanded. We need more centrifuges. Keep up with the demand, but we need more beavers to keep up with all that demand requirement and all that. There's a lot of problems that need to be solved. Okay. But we'll work on that slowly but surely. Well, that's good. At least they're going here to sleep. I didn't know that they actually did that. But they're going to acquire some more explosives. Or, no, where did they run off to? They probably went to get food, didn't they? There's no food over here. Yeah. There's hardly any food anywhere. The only thing keeping us afloat right now is corn rations. Fermented soybeans are moving. Where is all of our food sitting right now? Like, okay. So we have no soybeans, right? We have no cassava. We have no kohlrabi. It's all sitting in here, right? Cassavas, canola seeds, all that's sitting in there. Eggplant and okay, so we have. Let's just look up here. There's no reason to be. So we have 102 soybeans floating around somewhere. We have 514 cassava, but none of it's being actually turned into food because I've turned off those production facilities. So that should fix some of that. We need more kohlrabi production. This little patch isn't keeping up the demand for kohlrabi. Cassava is doing fine. Probably could change some of this out for kohlrabi, but I don't want to do that. Kohlrabi is like the lowest of the low on the food priority scale for actual well-being, so we're gonna pause X on that. Now this is working now. These are actually fruiting, so that's good. Probably should clear out this path so that they can produce more in the way of mangroves, because there's no need not to. So that's in. That's good. That's cool. This I need to give a priority bump so that they can get that in, so we can have them come in and clean up all of this mess. And then give that a priority so they can clean all of that up, and then we can start laying explosives. But we're not doing too hot on the extract or the explosives, so I think okay. What does this require? We want to come over here to attack this, because that's a lot of bad water right here that we could dip into. What do these need? These need gears, explosives, and metal blocks. We have 17 metal blocks. We don't have the explosives. We definitely don't have the gears. So we're going to have to up the production for all of those things. Which means upping the production on bad water, which means upping the production on gears and wood storage and plank storage and a bunch of things. Which means tearing this all apart. That's going to have to happen. Soon-ish. Pause that because that's not going anywhere. This is all at basically a standstill because we've run out of the materials that we need. And what can we pause to save some of this because we're hurting. Explosives. We are laying this over here. All of that got laid, so that's good. You guys can destroy that, pick that up, and well, actually, they don't need to pick that up here. Let's put that in like so. Don't know. Oh, that went underneath. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. They can pick that up. And that'll go in. That'll be great. Food. So cassavas are being produced now. Fermented cassavas, fermented soybeans are doing good. Doing fine on our... Hey, look, it's me. On the canola seeds. Kinda. Productivity's kind of poop, but fine. We have plenty of extract-ish. We have extract. I don't want to say we have plenty. Gears are moving again. Planks are kind of at a standstill. They're not going anywhere. Okay. Did they start putting this in? Is that why all of our planks are gone? Yeah. Okay. That explains where all of the planks went. Cool. Let's help them out a smidge by throwing this in right here and having that turn on. That's max priority. You're going to be set to obtain. And we'll turn on one of these plank storages over here to supply. I think I have 2 storages over here, don't I? Yeah. You're already set to supply. Or you're set to obtain, but now you're set to supply. You're max priority, so they should be putting you in now-ish. This is going in, so that's good. Cord is there. Corn's popping up now. So that's great. We could probably plus this side up and help out on this side as well because we have 2 additional beavers that just rolled in. I need this set to obtain for now so that things can get moving properly. They are eating through this and we are still... Okay, so we are officially dropping in that regard. That means it's time to expand. That needs to go there. It needs to go like this. Then like that. Like so. It's gonna take a lot of planks. And that's gonna be so many more planks. So many planks. That's just a 2 right there, I believe. That should be all even. Good. We'll get some more deep water pumps over here. Just zipper that in just like that. That's beautiful. Pathing comes like that and like that. And we can flip that around and do the same thing. But I still want to get down here and blow all this out. So that's going to be a major project that we're going to have to get to at some other point. We're waiting on gears, metal blocks. How are we doing power-wise? We're on the edge. We could pause you because we don't have any actual extract for or bad water for you to be working. I could, now that these 5 are in, turn these on and feed that power down into here as a temporary solution. I feel like that might be a good thing to do. Let's go ahead and so that'll be the turn right, and then this will be the drop down, and that can feed in just like that. That shouldn't be too bad. They should be able to reach all of this without any issue, hopefully, and that should just feed right into the backside of that. Okay. I think we need to get this path over here, though, so they can reach all that. And let's give that a priority bump. Let's go and make sure all the water's flowing into the right spot. That's already set, and this side is set as well. Did forget that I wanted to... Oh, I blocked off the path to get over here. Oops. That's fine. Let's go ahead and hit that button, that button. Oh, I didn't clear that. Oops. Oopsie. Floodgate. Can you guys reach this? Should be able to reach that. We'll give that a max priority too. Water's flowing. That's good. Water's flowing over here. That's good too. That's bueno. And this is all storing up on this side fairly well. And I think I need to hit that max priority button right there so they can get that in. The sooner I can blast that out, the better. Actually, there's no reason for me to hold off on blasting this out. So, 3, 2, 1, explosion! Oh, it's so glorious. I love it. Okay, and then we can tear that out, and we can tear that platform out, and toss in our triple right there. Of course, it put it... Okay. Do the thing. Do the thing. There we go. There we go. And that's saved. Go and tear those out so that's not getting in the way. They should be able to get those logs and those planks fairly easily. We have 7 Beavers not doing anything. That's because I don't have one of these turned on. And that still puts us in a... Well, I think this... There we go. That's 2 more... Maxed out, you're maxed out, you're maxed out as well. You're not maxed out though. Boom. Boom. Now we have beavers working everything. This is almost gone, so I probably need to get some... So I should change this into scrap metal and put in a couple of wonderful scavenger flags like so. Get those built. And we'll turn these off over here soon-ish, or just pull from our haulers. That shouldn't be a problem. I do need to split that off soon, but I need them to have food over here. So, they've got berries. Do I, let's just put in kohlrabi. We'll put in some additional kohlrabi, just so that they have something to eat on the regular. We have a drought inbound. That's fine. Our water is getting stored in here properly this time. Except for I'm losing out on a good portion that's flowing that way. That's okay. Yeah, we still need this to be accomplished sooner rather than later. Planks production is not meeting the demand. Can you guys reach this? Should be able to reach that. Can you guys come do this, please? I need that done yesterday. That's a lot of potential power right there that we can actually use for productive things, like getting this running at peak efficiency so I can keep stuff moving, you know, like all of the planks and all of the gears. That would be great, you know, that'd be huge. Be the greatest of all things since, you know, beaver bread. Beaver bread a thing? Can we say beaver bread? I don't know. Blow that out, blow that out, and then throw this in. That will be max priority. Get that accomplished real fast. So we have the means to save all of that. That should get accomplished pretty fast. No issues. Regular Vect over here is doing all of that for us. So we've got mangroves coming in now. So that's Gucci. That's great. That's the greatest that we could hope for. Guys, Phoenix Dark has the access to gain to actually reach all of that mangrove, and the same for that guy, so that's good. They are running over here. They can reach that from down there, so that's helpful. So that's good. That's good. That's great. And when we get closer to the end, we can actually do our old water saving techniques that we were doing at the beginning when we were running into water problems. And yeah. That's in, that's in, that's in. Sweet. So we can run this power in like so. Give that a priority bump. I'm not sure what else they're building in the background, but I just want to make sure that, that gets accomplished. This is not quite in yet. Needs 6 more planks, which we just got to the point where that's actually going in. So that's bueno. It looks like we've got AA Ron rolling in here, carrying 1 plank. Are they walking in here with 1 plank at a time? What is going on, guys? You're more productive than that. Oh my goodness. They're gonna leave that for the final day. That's why you had to slap it. All you had to do was just slap it right there, you know. That's all we needed from you. But so this is going to be a min temperate cycle, and we can see how much or how well this fills in now. That's filling in that side, so that's good. That's great. Probably not going to fill in too much. Maybe it'll actually reach pretty decent depth. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on that. That's in. Probably don't want to flood this right now. No, I don't think it's necessary. So we'll not do that. And we'll not do that up here because that's basically 4 deep right there. It keeps all of this irrigated for a decent amount of time, and a lot of this gets pulled back when this reaches like a little lower. Maybe we'll do that. We'll fill this up as much as possible. Yes, the last few days or few hours of the cycle are always a little bit slower, right? So the last half of a day goes at 50% speed for the water to flow out. You can, if you were in dev mode, you could actually click on one of these and check the water source, and you'll see that it's like at 50% water production rate. So that's something to keep in mind. And it does the same thing for the bad tides too. So the bad tide will transition from like 100% pure, nasty, gross, bad water to 50 over the last day, right? And then slowly teeter out until to the point where it's no longer just bad water, and then it's clean water again. So that's pretty deep. That's going to be a good chunk of water right there for these guys to maintain some level of self-sufficiency. So that's good. Did I put over here? Oh, Robbie's store. Don't believe I did. Probably should put that right where this guy is, right here. I think we're done with the explosives over here, so you guys can take that out. And this, oh, I do have this regular kohlrabi storage. That's fine, I guess. This is almost in. We're just waiting on planks, which we're stuck on 5 right now. This, move over to the appropriate place. That's in. Power's in. So that means we can turn these on. And if I were... Oh, I didn't get... Well, I never did pause them. So, bad water's at 577. So that's not great. A little bit right there. And if I wanted to, I could come over here and get that. And the same thing up here, which I've been talking about getting up here for I don't know how long, and still have yet to actually do that. That means I should probably do that sometime in the near future. But we talked about doing things like helping with the well-being. So let's take a look at well-being right now. So hunger, thirst, those priorities have been met. Sleep, we've got that. They're on proper cycles now, so they can go to bed at a normal hour. Wet fur, I have no way for them to actually get the wet fur bonus, so we probably get over and blast this out and have like a couple swimming pools in here. We could probably do that pretty easily. It's just going to eat into our water, which that's what I need these guys to be working on over here. So this is priority. That's priority. That's going to eat into our planks, obviously, because we don't have any, but we can turn all of our plank manufacturing on. We don't need explosives for now, so you guys can stop burning through all of our extract with making explosives and make that, or not extract, all of our bad water and make it into extract instead, because that's required. We can get that running again. There's no reason not to. And you guys need to be prioritized by haulers. Now, I don't know why it turns all three of these on when we're just working on or needing 400 power just to run this number cruncher. Great, or 500 power, but you know it's fine. So all that's turned back on. I'm not going to turn the explosives factory back on, so we can check on the demand now. So network power supply is at 2400 now with these 3 additional running, so that's an additional 1200 supply. We could tear these out now officially, and that would give us some planks, some logs, and some gears and some metal back. So that'd be good, but that's going to break some of these chains in the actual production or the power distribution. So I think we'll hold off on that. So let's take stock here. Let's try and figure out how many this is going to require of us. So gear workshop, that's going to be additional 25 planks each. Logs we can get without any industry running. So we need at least 100 planks to make 4 of these, which is what I kind of want to get to. Maybe even 6. So that's 150 planks needed. And then don't need any additional more of those. That's all just logs. That's easily acquired. Centrifuge is over here. That is another 40, and I want 2 of those. That's we're already in the 200-ish range for our gears. And then don't need mechanical fluid dumps. Okay, and then back into the wood workshop. That's going to be another 40. So I'm thinking we need to get to the point where we have at least 500 gears, 500 to 600 gears stored up, and then an additional 500 to 600 planks stored up, and then a lot of metal blocks, because all of these require metal blocks to actually build now too, right? So let's see here. Food factory, that's 10 metal blocks. Oil press is just gears and planks. That's okay. You want to get into the hydroponic garden at some point, because that will increase our happiness, because that's algae and mushrooms for our beavers to eat, which makes them happier, which is a good thing. You know, we like that. We like a good happy beaver. We always come back to that. A happy beaver. Good beaver. We never did turn that back on. Not reach that? You can't reach that. Really? That's ridiculous. It's probably because I put the tapper shack in right here, so that's why that didn't get put in. But we could probably just clear that. Clear that. That's so silly. But it's fine. It's fine. Wood's coming in. All this should be marked for cutting. That is. That's good. Wood storage. We probably need to expand this some more. Don't know where I can make our stairs up to the next level. Probably here-ish. And then we'll just wrap around like we did before. I don't know. All of this is just such a mess. Oh, goodness gracious. But gears are moving in the right direction. Planks are not moving in the right direction because I have this going in right now. That's going to be eating into our planks, but we need this because our water production is not up to par, as my Alabama cousins would say. This is all in, but again, food is just not there. So maybe, yeah, that's all of, when we remap all of this is gonna have to be reset, and we need better food production. Because right now, I think we only have 1, 2, 3. Just not meeting the food demand. Yeah, we're having a die-off right now. That's sad. How is this going over here? Kohlrabies are good. Do I want to break into excavators? No. I want to do... We keep saying that we're going to do fun things for the beavers, okay? So we should do fun things for the beavers. How big is this pool? Pool is... I think, let's see here. So that's 3 wide, 3 long. So 4 long by 4 by 3. It's a 4 by 3. So that should fit just fine, like right there, and then another one right here. And we'll have a path along the backside. That should be fine. If we move that this way, we can have some more back scratchers. And the likes. Yeah, so I think that'll be good. So we need 3 explosives right here. 3 by 6. Get that in there. Explosives. We have enough for them to come over here and do that pretty easily. And we need a spare one right here. No, right here. That's where we'll feed our water in from our fluid dump. And this whole terrace over here just looks awful. Looks absolutely awful. I'm not happy about how this is all turning out. Probably if I blew this out over here, we could move some of this housing over here, clean some of this up. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure, as they say. Okay, this is going in, so we do have more water being pumped. That's great. All of this is moving pretty fast, actually. I'm pretty excited. TK's in here. Shout out to TK for doing fantastic and amazing things and pumping this log. Pumping this log to the extreme, you know. I didn't realize how long of a drought this was. Oh my goodness. Oh, I think this is our first 30-day drought, guys. Still have so much time left in this drought, but we should be good. I didn't realize how many beavers we had. We have 100 beavers. We have over 100 beavers. This is fine. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Yeah, we have plenty of water in here, right? We have plenty of water in here to help do like 100 days worth of... we could do a 100-day drought with all this water in here. Famous last words. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think we need to help with the production of planks. But where are we gonna shove another lumber mill in? That is a good question. Could pull this out and we could throw in, pull all 3 of these out, actually, and just turn 2 of these on back up here. So the front side could be all of our just regular. So if I tore all that out, well, that's where all the power from up here is going in. So I don't want to do that. Oh wow, they are putting those in too. Okay. Well, then we could definitely start maybe. Yeah. These require just gears and metal scrap and planks. Okay, we don't have the gears and metal scrap or the planks to do that. Because all the gears are going into this. Could pause these for now. I do want them to actually get onto these, but we don't have the metal blocks right now. Because that's all going into this. And there's another one put in. Okay, well, wait. Let's do this. And get this in over here. So that's pre-positioned, so they can get that knocked out. That should be easy while they're filling all of that in. Okay, yeah, okay. You are unnecessary. We need more lumber mills. You are going in there, and you I need turned on, and you I need turned on, because I'm about to tear this one out too. So let's hit that button right there, throw in another industrial lumber mill, give these a max priority so that can get accomplished. And we need power transferred here, so that can get turned back on. Could probably pull it in from that side, but I don't think that that's necessary. Could actually tear this out. Do I want to tear that out? Probably not. Yeah. Nope. Maybe. No. You guys clean up all this mess too. That's a lot of gears and metal blocks, you know, you guys could be getting into. That's all in. That should be that done right there. Cool. You can't reach any of this because, well, I just blocked it all off. That's one gear, one log, and one metal block. That shouldn't be a problem. So that's going in. We're going to prioritize you guys by haulers. Where can we save Beavers? Oh, we're just pulling in from our haulers, so that's fine for now. There is a mod out there that lets you cycle these guys in and out so that they don't have to sit here all the time, but we're not up to that point yet. I would like to be to that point at some point, but I don't think that that's today. That just kicked off, and you just get kicked off as well. So let's go ahead and swap you out for advanced breeding pods. We don't have any more children doing things for us like that. And then go ahead and throw in our fluid dump like so, and then throw in our well-being and swimming pool like that. Bada bing, bada boom. And then we wanted more back scratchers. Back scratchers! And path there, and there. You kind of need you there, but I don't need you there like that. So you can be right here, and then we can actually path like so. Give that a max priority. You're gonna be berries. Boom. Yeah. Prioritized by haulers so they can come over here and feed them the berries and the extract that they need. How are we doing on extract? 200 units. So not great. That's no bueno. This is moving, so planks should be moving in the positive direction now. We have four plank manufacturers rolling. Prioritize you by haulers. You're already prioritized and you're set. 2. See here. How do we want to tackle this? This is going in, so our water should be moving in the right direction soon-ish. AKA Aaron. Donnie the Noodle over here pumping their logs. Extracting all the water for us is the greatest of things. This is the greatest of things, my friends. So enjoy it. Anyway, cool. Now, how are we doing over here? I think, destroy you. I honestly think we could probably destroy you. I want to get in. We were gonna do this over here, right? So floating storage, floating city over here, right? Let's do that. And then on this backside, this will be where we'll pump from our little reservoir. I think that'll be a good spot. So we can move the housing over here. That's what? That's a 3x3. That's one house, two house, and then on this side, that's one storage, two storage, three storage, four storage, five, six storage. So we're gonna need a little bit more over here, and then I don't know actually if that's gonna fit. So maybe let's map it out properly. So we'll put that like that. Let's pause it so they don't build any of this while we're staring at it. So large barracks, put that like that, and then storage for actual foodstuffs. Click the button. There we go. 1, 2. Don't want to blow that out, so we'll pretend like there's one going to be right here. 4. Then flip. 5. 6. Great. And then water storage can stay right there because this guy needs to be able to gain access to that fluid dump over there pretty easily. Yeah. Yeah. Let them build all of that. And then got it. Yeah. Don't foresee a problem with that being like that. So berries, your eggplant rations, your cassavas, your mangrove fruits. They could put all that in, no issue. Tear that out once these guys get put in our little roofy things there, you know, just because we can. Decorations, let's unpause things, let that get back to where we want it to be going. And we'll have to put in some other fun things for them to do over here as well. So we're going to need probably a shower and a swimming pool. And then once this gets put in and all of this is remaneuvered over to our floating city, over our little pond, we can split that off to a separate district. And maybe we could throw in like one engine over here so they can produce some fermented cassavas for themselves. And yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. So they can have some additional foodstuffs, and then probably one thing of well-being that requires power. Maybe even throw in an exercise plaza just for giggles. Yeah, I think that's good. This is doing pretty good over here. None of that has been... I don't have any mangrove storage anywhere, do I? I do. Where is it? Why aren't they actually taking advantage of that? And why is everybody thirsty? Why are you guys thirsty? Oh, wow. That went in pretty fast. They're like, we want to have a place to swim, so we're going to focus on doing that pretty quickly. Almost got this entirely done. That's good. We've got Rick Padilla in here. We got XO Heyday. Donnie the Noodle still in there, rocking in the free world. This is, they're working on that slowly but surely. Things are going great. That's going to be, what, 12 pumpers running for all the water for us to get everything up and good. And here, okay, that's good. What else can we do for our well-being here? So that should have put them in a position for them to be a little bit more wet. If I were a smart man, I'd probably blast this out right here and put the put some showers, double showers in right here. Probably could do that. Now we could start putting in some braziers, some beaver bus, some. You know what? That wouldn't be too bad. I think those require some metal, but we've got some metal floating around, and we could do the labor monument. We have the wood, and the majority of our guys are sleeping over here. I wonder, actually, monument. We come in here. Will that reach both housing districts? Yeah. Once this is moved over here, yeah, that definitely could reach. But it doesn't reach too much of this. How much? 200 logs? Not bad. Could put that right here. right? That's not blocking any pathing. Yeah, let's go with that. We'll throw that in. We have the science running now again. That's good. I don't have the planks of the metal blocks to throw in the Flame of Unity yet. Guys are getting planks over here and logs. Probably, no, that's prioritize supply. Probably bring over some more planks to help with this. Ba-ba-ba-bum-bum. Throw that in. Hit that a button right there. Give this the plank button, maximize priority, and set that to obtain. So that can happen there pretty easily. Water's not making it over here very well, which is not good. But once all this gets put in, they can start pulling their own water up. I'm not too upset about that. We can set that to supply, and you are already set to obtain, right? Yeah. But should be able to just go back and forth between those two. Could destroy that one. That one's not helping anything out. Scrap metal, that's needed. We need that. Oh, we're down 10 Beavers. That's no bueno. That's no bueno whatsoever. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Let's do what I said we were gonna do over here. Actually, come in here. We're gonna blast a line out like that. Once that gets blasted out, we can connect the path like so. And once that is in, we can throw in our double showers. I believe that's how that fits, right? Yeah, like that. Shouldn't be bad. Do not be bad whatsoever, is what they say. That's good. That's great. Well-being, they are putting this in, question mark? Go ahead and hit that priority-wise, because the planks aren't meeting the requirements. This is all in, though, so that's good. E2B's in here doing fantastic things. We need more beavers now, though, since we have 12 water pumpers pumping away, and all of our industry is up and running now. How are we doing power-wise? We're not. Because these are out of logs. It's because we're out of... Are we out of haulers? No. But we almost are. Let's pause one worker's hut. Builder's hut. To get some more haulers in. Because that... We need these running properly so that this stuff gets done. How are we doing over here? You guys are not keeping up with all of this. All of that's set to oh, it's because you're not prioritized by haulers. So you're waiting on... Okay. I don't want to put that there. Logs, apply, max priority, that please. These guys ain't doing nothing because can't get rid of the logs fast enough. Party foul. That's not what we like to see. How are we doing? Can we start doing crazy things like tearing all this out yet? I think the answer is no. Okay, they got all that cleaned up. Oh, we can start blasting this out, except for we don't have the explosives, the extract, and or the bad water to actually start working on that too well. And plan it out when it's available. No. Yes. I really want to know why you aren't moving that well. Why is your productivity so low? And why are we out of corn here? Obtain. I'm not sure. Not sure what the holdup here is. It's probably because they all down here, and that's way too far away from them for them to work, which kind of makes sense. Like all of this over here is just all deep red, big super red. Supply still isn't being met. Need them to come over here and keep running the wood in here. It would probably help if I put some logs, log storage up here too, so that they don't have to run everywhere for it. So you'll be obtain. Max prioritize that. That did get built in though, so we can hit those buttons there so that they can start moving logs into there. That should help with their log storage. It's now at 2,100, so that's not bad. That's doing great. How's this going? Did you guys lay all this dynamite yet? No, because I didn't prioritize it. Everything's a priority, guys. Come on, keep up. Keep up with me. It's not that hard. Okay, it's not that hard. I promise. Thanks for moving in. Logs are moving in. This is all accomplished over here. Are running low on this side. We've got plenty of water down here, though. Water for days. We've only got 10 days left. We've got 100 beavers. That's we're gonna run through 2,000 units of water within the next 12 days ish. But everything's looking good. Don't think we're going to actually get to the point where we actually drain this entire thing. This is still holding tight down here though, so that's good. So we've only lost one tile there due to evaporation. And this has lost probably 2 tiles just from us pumping the water out. Probably change this into a large water tank instead of a small or medium water tank, so we can have even more storage, so we can feed 7,770. That's a great number, by the way. Fantastically done. Nicely done. Purely by accident there. Let's see. How do we want to tackle this over here? How are we tackling this? You guys do that labor monuments in. I don't know why we didn't get the little happiness bump there. Do we not have enough lanterns moved around here for you guys to be happy? Do I need to do that? Put in some more lanterns. More lanterns in. Put in a clock. You guys like clocks, right? Put a clock in right there. You guys can stare at this as you're hanging out at the campfire. This is in, so that's good. Oh, don't splash out. Come on, guys. Come on. That double showers. Yes, unlock for 50. Get that in right now. Probably blow out one more here to get another double shower in there with no issues. Motivatorium and the wind tunnel both take power. And I believe the motivatorium has to be on the ground. The wind tunnel, however, does not. So I don't want to put it on top of that. Man, that's great. Probably put another one down here once this is all put in. Are we yet to the point where I can start tearing this out yet? We have 89 metal blocks. That should rebuild a few of these. No issue. Could put in food storage and water storage over here for these guys. And then put in some housing and a few breeding pods over here. And this could be just the industry district. Just have them ship food over here. That should help with the productivity, so they don't have to run all the way across the map to accomplish anything, which would probably be a good thing. This is getting cleared out too. I don't know. Are we to the point where we can actually put these gaps in yet. Bad water discharges. 200 metal blocks. 300 years? No. Yeah, I don't think we're to that point yet. Industry has not reached the point where we can keep up with that demand. So I think we're going to have to hold off on that. Extract is still hovering around 2. Still, productivity is awful here. I really think it's because all the pathing is atrocious. It takes so long for them to gain access to the bad water because it's over here. Just, Choices. Oh, goodness gracious. How long has that been like that? Oh, my goodness. Oopsie. That's fine. Should blast this down so all that water can come out of here real quick. I think we want to triple there. Yeah. Triple there should be fine. We have the extract. We have the explosives for that. Did they put in our... what are they building? They're building our floating city over here. Yep. So I think we could go ahead and destroy these. They're not actually putting anything in there. Industry for foodstuffs. We commit? Do we commit? I think that'll be a thing for next time, actually. Next time we'll tear into that. We've got this going. So we've got the showers in. We got the swimming pools in. We've got the exercise plaza in. We've got so many back scratchers for them to be happier there. We've got our first monument in. Wow. That's good. Decorations, we're kind of running low on that. The clocks should be going in soonish. We bump that a priority. Let's just prioritize everything over here as max priority. So that can get knocked out, You gotta make sure that the beavers are happy. Darn it. We've got to have the happiest beavers. Okay? The happiest beavers of all time are required here at all times. Okay. Hopefully that'll tick up a little bit higher. Come on. Can we get a new max highness on well-being? Healer? Hello? We're gonna actually work on the clocks. Can you guys work on the clocks? Just gotta slap it. There we go. There's our first clock. And I think should actually probably put in one of these bells because they actually ring, which is insane to me. It's so cool that they actually ring. It makes me happy. Probably could fit that right there. Put this bell in just like that. Get that a max priority. Get that knocked out, and that should help with our happiness all across the board. The range on that. Is it? Oh, it doesn't actually. It doesn't actually provide anything for the happiness or the well-being, does it? Don't have enough time for everybody to get into the exercise plaza, the swimming pool, or the scratchers. So it's slowly gonna help with everything. If I want to increase like net well-being, I probably gonna have to throw in stuff like the Flame of Unity, Flame for the Tribute of Ingenuity, but that requires a lot of material and a lot of science. We have the science, we just don't have the material because we have a lot of things that we want to do over there in the industry side of the house. We could start working into coffee, algae, depending on where you're at in the world. Thank you, RCE, for getting that stuck in my head. Or we could do fermented mushrooms. That could be something that we can work on. There we go. 20. Well-being. 21. Look at that. Got happy beavers now. Will it go any higher? Probably not. We'll let that... I think we accomplished something. We got our well-being up. We got our water moving in the positive direction now. We've got all this moving. We do have an excess of 3 beavers walking around, so that's good. Still don't have the bad water problem figured out because we don't have the stuff to get over here. Oh, we could, in theory, come over here, platform out, and just keep working on all of this. That is technically feasible. Could do it. We could do it. It's possible. And we do need to come over here and block some of this off, because this is not a storage area, because it's all just running back this way. This is the path of least resistance to run this way. So we're not actually being able to store anything up down there. Now, store stuff up here. Well, I say that as I'm staring at an empty an empty pit. Hey, look, it ding-dinged. That's cool. That's the end of the workday. Oh, that's so cool. I love it. Sweet. Guys, I think that's what we're going to call it on this episode. Think we made them happier. We made some decisions. We've got some power networks in. We've got some things running. This is going to be what we're going to work on next, is this industry over here. And probably... Hey, I'm talking here, Mr. Bell. Jeez Louise. And then expanding some of this and moving that over here. So our floating city is properly floating instead of just sitting over here on our perfectly irrigated land where we can plant all of our foodstuffs. Okay. But that's good. Look, we're storing corn over here. We're storing eggplants. We're storing so much food, or at least basic foodstuffs. We just don't have the facilities to actually produce edible food. So I think that's also going to be part of that whole industry upgrade thing. Maybe we'll split the industries. We'll put food industry on one side, and we'll put like hard industry, heavy industry on another side. So I think that's where we're going to try and fix things next, on top of the whole lack of bad water situation that's killing us slowly. Paper, 1,000 cuts. Is that how that works? Death by 1,000 cuts. We don't like that. The slow demise, because we're not keeping up with the demand for a lot of the things, which is partly due to poor pathing, partly due to poor access to the materials, partly due to just poor planning all around, due to my inability to make smart decisions. But we're fixing it. Okay, we're slowly fixing it. Is it pretty? No. But nabbit, we're gonna fix it. Probably fix this too. So many things that I need to clean up. Tear all this out, tear that out, make this into a proper forestry farming area. Yeah, there's a lot to get to. There's a lot of things to do. But I'm rambling now. I've been rambling probably for the past hour and plus. So I'm going to let you guys go. If you have made it this far into the video, I do appreciate you for sticking around and checking out the all of the entertainment, or all of the chaos that we've gotten into today. I hope you enjoyed your time. Yeah, if you would be so kind, just hit that like button and or the subscribe button if you haven't already hit the subscribe button. That would be great. I'm gonna stop with the yapping and say, guys, thanks so much. Have a fantastic day wherever you are in the world. Make sure that you yourself are hydrated, or make sure that your beaver is hydrated. Make sure you yourself are hydrated, and always remember to stay thirsty, my friends. Wow, I can't even get my own outro correct. Ha! I'm out. See ya.